Hey y'all, it's Monique Hartham Edwards, the executive strategist, giving you the practical tools and the spiritual fuel you need to reach the C suite with your soul right. I was having a conversation yesterday with one of my girlfriends about a situation that had transpired a few months ago. I was part, or still am part, of a quasi professional organization, and there were some decisions made by the leadership that I thought were not the right decisions. And they had a negative impact on a number of people. They had a negative impact on me. They also had a negative impact on some of the people that we were targeted or tasked with serving. So I really was not happy about what had been done. I didn't like the way things were done. I didn't like the way the decisions were communicated, in addition to not agreeing with the decisions. And as a result of the decisions that were made, there were some tense moments between certain people because of the wide ranging impact that the decisions had. So, my girlfriend talking yesterday, and she said, "So, I know that you're going to see some of these individuals in the upcoming weeks. And when you do, how are you going to handle it? What are you going to say? How are you going to interact with them?" And I said, "Well, what I want to tell them is this. And what I want to say to them is that. But instead, what I'm going to do is this. And what I'm going to say is something very different." And we laughed, and she said, "Girl, you're better than I am. You're more saved than I am." Because I would give them a piece of my mind, and I would do some other things. And I said to her, I said, "You know what, sis? It's not that I'm so saved. It is not that I'm so holy. It's just that I've learned a lesson. It's the lesson that I've learned through experience. How you deal with people who have wronged you, hurt you, maligned you, taken advantage of you, treated you unfairly, how you deal with those people in one season of your life determines what God can bless you with and trust you with in the next season of your life. Wherever we have people, we have problems. I don't care if it's in a professional organization. I don't care if it's on a board. I don't care if it is at work. Could even be at church. Wherever you have people, you have differences of opinion, and you potentially have problems. Sometimes feelings get hurt. Sometimes people feel like decisions have been made that were politically against them. Sometimes people feel that there have been decisions that have been made that are unfair, discriminatory, whatever the case may be. And while I'm not suggesting that you don't avail yourself of all legal and other remedies that you might have, that's a completely different conversation. The one thing that we as people of faith never want to do is get into that petty, vindictive mode where we're revenge minded. And I'm going to get back at them. And I'm going to clap back. And I'm going to use my political capital to maneuver against them. And I'm going to use the influence that I have to low-key malign them and turn people against them. We don't want to get into that. Because when we do that, when God sees us moving in that way, you know what he says? He looks at us and he says, "You're not ready. I wanted you to be ready for more. I wanted to be able to give you more. I wanted to be able to give you more money, more influence, more power. I wanted to be able to give you a bigger platform. I wanted to be able to give you more leadership responsibility. I wanted to be able to give you a higher position. But based on this behavior that I'm seeing right over here, you're not ready. So you got to go all the way back to kindergarten. You got to go all the way back to first grade because you're not ready for promotion." So I told my girlfriend, I said, "Listen, it's not that I'm so saved. It's not that I'm so holy. I just want to be permanently blessed more than I want to be momentarily gratified by the clap back, by the get back, by whatever." So I'm not suggesting that you let people take advantage of you. I'm not suggesting that you let people use and abuse you. But you be prayerful and know where to draw the line. There's nothing wrong with establishing boundaries. There's nothing wrong with speaking up. There's nothing wrong with speaking up for yourself or others. But there's a point at which, and we all know when we're getting there, where we're now in revenge mode. We're now in I gotta vindicate myself mode. We're now in I gotta let them know. And so I gotta tell them. God is watching how we behave. Don't disqualify yourself by falling into that trap, because God is watching how we deal with people who have hurt us, wronged us, maligned us, treated us unfairly, discriminated against us, whatever. He's watching how we deal with them in one season to determine what level of blessing he can trust us with in the next season. I talk about this in my latest podcast episode. I think it's episode 11 or 12, I forget. But it's Where's Your Wig? 3 lessons that Tyler Perry's recent success can teach us. And I talk about this a little bit as well as some other lessons that we learned from him. So give it a listen. Y'all know how to find me. Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Spotify. Check it out. The Graceful Hustle Podcast, episode number 11 or 12. Where's Your Wig? Check it out. Let me know what you think. Until next time, y'all take good care, and I'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.